Welcome to my hip hop routine series. By using dance moves that I have already taught in my channel, we will learn different dance combinations in each episode. The goal here is to strengthen your dance vocabulary by using them in different combinations and increase your ability to memorize choreography faster and perform better. The entire routine contains 4 8 counts. You will learn in small chunks, 1 8 count at a time. Rewind as much as you need and move forward when you're ready. In case you didn't know, I'm Seech. I teach and I make dance tutorial videos. If my videos are helpful and you would like to support the channel, just send me $1 million or click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Ooh, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for instant notification when I post. All right, now if you're ready, put your dancing shoes on. I'll see you in the drill. Enjoy, have fun, and don't forget to make it funky. In our first 8 count, we're gonna be doing the pas de bourrée. And I have already done the instructional on this one. So feel free to go review and practice that as much as possible. But this one will be pretty simple, okay? Pas de bourrée, we're going to the back. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Just like that, all right? So the first 8 count, or the first count, we're hooking right leg behind. 1 and 2. Notice right on the 2, see how I'm leaning right here. Okay, you gotta get that 2. Otherwise, if you're like this, 1 and 2, then the next move is gonna be a lot harder. You gotta make sure you're here on 2. 3, this is just a hook. Okay, you're hooking around and you're coming back. So it's like a fake hook. You're hooking. Usually when people hook, you go right into a spin. Okay, so this one, we're faking that spin. You're gonna go 1 and 2, 3, 4. You're coming back out. 5 and 6 is the other way, and you're gonna hook again, fake out again. 7, 8. Simple as that. Pas de bourrée into a little fake out hook. Okay, one more time with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Now, if you've done the pas de bourrée drill already, so this should be easy for you. But if you've never done the pas de bourrée drill before, I highly recommend going back to watch that video. I'll put the link in the description, or put a little link or a tab here, and you guys can go right into that. All right, so if you're finished, let's try with music. Here we go. Okay, here we go. We're at the second 8 count, and this one, it should kind of remind you a little bit of how Michael Jackson does his stuff, okay? So let's, so we're here, 7, 7, 8, right here. Now you're gonna go chest. You're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So basically, this one, again, it's in our body movement series where we're working on the chest, okay? So you're gonna go 1 and. Try to get your chest out as much as possible. At the same time, I do pull my shoulder back slightly, but it's not a shoulder movement. It's a chest out and then come back, okay? You're gonna sit back. It's not here and then come to neutral. It's more here, out, and then in, okay? And it's not so much in either. So you're gonna have to find your own comfort zone to make this move like a 1 and, okay? Really try to do it as big as possible. So now I have 1 and 2 and. The 2 right here, this is more of a hip movement, and I'm sitting down. So look at my knee. Don't focus on the knee. The knees has to bend. Both knees has to bend. So my hips gotta tilt back. Okay. So I'm standing from here. I'm going 1. Notice around the 1, right? My weight is almost 50-50, but it's slightly towards the front leg, which is my left leg. I'm going 1 and. Immediately on the end, more of my weight sitting back on this leg right here, okay, which is my right leg. If I were to give you the percentage, I would feel like this is more like 70% on the back leg, 30% on the front leg, okay? So I go 1 and 2 and, 2 and, see that? Here. So you guys might want to practice this move right here. As you do this move, look, it's not, my whole body doesn't move. It's just the tilting of the hip right here, okay? So it's 1 and 2 and, 3 and 4 and, okay? So that's the first 4 count. Let's give that a try. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So for this choreography, I kind of keep my hand here. It really reminds me of how Michael Jackson does his move, okay? It's optional, secondary. If you want to keep it here, that's fine. However you want to keep your arm, but keep it stationary. Don't move your arms as you move your hip. You want to show the isolation, that you could isolate just the tilting of this hip here, okay? So again, isolate just the chest. 1 and 2 and. So we're switching between that. Chest, hip, chest, hip. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? Now, 5 and 6, we're going to repeat this because it's a good practice and it really gets into the Michael Jackson feel, right? So 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. I'm going to sit on 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Now I'm going to go and 7 and 8. This one, you got to focus on, look at my feet right now. Look at my feet. So I have 5 and 6. Then what I'm going to do is pivot my left and. So notice, imagine right now, if my right toe is facing directly towards you, left toe 90 degrees to the side. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pivot and then pivot this way. Okay. So they're perpendicular, if you will, okay? If you know geometry, right, perpendicular, that's what we're talking about. So we have 5 and 6, then you're gonna go and 7 and 8. Right now I'm gonna discuss two movements. There's the sitting of the hip, and there's also the pivoting of the feet, okay? And now we're always pivoting, for this move, we're always pivoting off the ball of your feet. So if I just take away the hip, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna go 5, 6, and 7 and 8. That's it. And 7 and 8. That alone by itself is really easy. Doesn't look as dancey. Okay? So now what we're gonna do is you're gonna go, notice we're sitting. We're going 5 and 6. You're sitting. Now when you go and, you're up. And 7, that's the sit, and 8. So you're combining the sit with the pivot. So if I just do the pivot, it looks like this. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Right? I want to go and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So every time I pivot in, the heel goes in, there's that sit. And it should feel like this sit right here when we did it before, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So as I sit now, before we're sitting down towards the right side. Now you're going to shift to the left sit and then back to the right sit. Okay? So it might take a little while for you guys to get that move, get that feel. But once you get it, it feels really good. And I think you guys are going to really like this move. Because you could take this move, don't just keep it in this choreography. Everything that I want to teach you guys is you should be able to take this and just freely dance. Let's say you're going to a club or a house party with your friends or something like that. Use this move here, right? And really practice it. Don't just know only how to do one side. Know how to do the other side as well. And you could add, for the instructors out there, you guys can add different arm movement to this hip sit, all right? Okay, so quickly let's review our second 8 count, okay? And we just came off the pas de bourrée and fake out, right? So here we go. This is 7, 8. Then we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? One more time on the count, just a little bit faster. You guys can count with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Notice my arm, right? I didn't really choreograph the arms. Kind of just let my arm freely go. So if you guys want to follow me with the arms, that's fine. Basically what I'm doing is I keep the arm here. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Then 5, 6, when I hit, I kind of just do here. It really reminds me of, a lot of Michael Jackson's videos, how he does it. So I really try to get into that character. Yeah, 5, 6, and then I go and 7. See, I snap this way. Here and here and here. So I snap cross. Kind of like Zorro, right? Okay? So, one more time with me. Count with me for all the instructors out there. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Good. If you got that, let's put it together and we're gonna do it from the top. All right? Here we go. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 2 more times, then we're gonna do it with music, all right? Here we go. This is not too hard. I don't feel like I'm jumping around that much, so you guys shouldn't be either, all right? It should be okay. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time, then we got to with the music. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys. Here we go. Get ready because we're doing it with the music now. Okay, 8 count, number 3. This is where we go. We're doing the foot stomp, okay? And I have to be very careful when I teach this because there's so many little nuances. So let me first demonstrate what I'm trying to do. We're going like this. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, okay? So sideways. What I'm doing is I'm stomping forward. It's almost like a forward lunge. I want to say almost because when you do a forward lunge, you're pretty low down here. We're trying to get there and we're getting out of there as quick as possible. So it looks like this. 1 and 2 and. What I want you to really get out of this is, you see how my upper body, I'm really leaning forward, right? So it's not this. So I'm going to show you what not to do. So it's not this. 1 and 2 and. You see, the reason why that's not is because I'm facing back, my weight's back here, and I'm going 1 and 2 and 3. That's not where I want to be. My weight, upper body, the weight has to be over the top here. So I'm going 1 and 2 and. So you should almost feel like you're about to fall forward, okay? And you're doing this to kind of catch yourself. Catch yourself, okay? So you don't fall forward. But the weight is almost like I'm falling forward. Make sense? So I'm starting with the right leg. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, I'm gonna get to the 3. So we're gonna stop at the 3. I'm gonna do it one more time facing you guys. 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? So the leg part, okay, once we get to the 3, now it's like a jumping jacks. I'm jumping out and in. The only difference is right when I jump out, I want my heel further apart than the toe. So it's kind of like I'm twisting out just slightly. I'm gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? And that's it. Let's put the arms in because I think the arms will help with the legs. And what I'm doing with the arm is basically I'm pushing. It's like, you know, it's kind of like somebody get too close to you. Hey, watch it, right? Push it. So I'm pushing on every beat. 1, 2, 3. And then on 4 and 4, I'm grabbing out and in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is here. So it's a little bit tricky, right? Because usually 1, 2, 3, maybe you want to push out on 4. That's different. You want to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's a little bit tricky, yeah? 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? So from here, you're 3, you're going to go and 4. Okay? So that's the first 8 count. 5, 6, 7, 8 is the same thing, but the opposite side. So let's give it a try. I'm going to face this way so you guys see. So 1, 2, 3. Then we have 5 and 6 and 8. Let's actually put it together. I think you guys are ready. I'm going to go slow. 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 8. Notice that and, all right? That transition from the 4 to the 5. So we have 1 and 2 and 4. You hear? Then you got to come back on and 5. That's how we switch legs, right? So 7 from the top. We have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. That's our 8 count. That's our third 8 count, right? Let's do that a few more times before we try to bring it back from the top, all right? So here we go. I just call this like the forward stomp. There's probably another name for it. I don't know it right now. So for the purpose of this video, we'll just call it our 30 count forward stomp. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Now, when you bring it in and 4, if you're feeling hype, clap it. That's all good. If you feel like you want to be cool and just snap, that's cool either. Okay? So both will work. As long as on beat though, okay? I will never compromise being on beat, because if you're not on beat, you ain't dancing. You're just practicing moves. So, anyways, here we go. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? I switched it. One I snap, one I clap. It doesn't matter. It's all there. Okay. One last time that we're going to put it all together from the top. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Here we go. We're going to take it from the top. Let me slow it down just a little bit, okay? Again, feel free to count out loud with me at home. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. Your rhythm will be better. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Okay. You know what? I changed my mind. Let's all do this. Let's all clap, because it feels kind of soft when I just clap, when I snap. So let's clap, all right? And one thing I do want to remind us is the transition from here to here, and then we have 5, 6, 7, 8. When I do the 8 here, 8, it's immediately 8, go right into and 1, okay? So that's the transition that a lot of you should be asking. Hey, how do I transition? Because sometimes if you're here, do I just go right into here? That looks kind of awkward. So there's that and, okay? So back to here, you got 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 5, and 6, and 7. Okay? All right. Let me do it again slow from the top. So watch out for the transition. Focus on the transition. Count with me and do it over again a few times. Then we'll try the music. Here we go. 5. Oh, I know I keep adding this. The first part, 1 and 2, 3, 4 right here. Let's add this. We're going to put our arms back in front. I believe that it helps with the weight, the pivot shift. So if you don't do it, that's fine. But if you do it, I believe it's going to help you. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 8. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Not too hard, right? Let's try it again. Let me count just a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster. And let's see. Focus on the transition, all right? And remember, add this arm there too at the first 8 count. Here we go from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. And 1, 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 8. Woo! That was good. We got to go faster now because the music that I selected is faster than that, right? So here we go. From the top, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6. Ah, all right. We're ready. Let's do it with music. We finally made it. Here's our fourth fourth and last 8 count for this tutorial, okay? So we finished with that right here, okay? So now we're gonna do our cross step. And this is in our footwork fundamental or footwork series. Watch that, get the cross step down, okay? We're not gonna go too deep into cross step, but it's a cross step. It goes like this, 1 and 2, okay? So we're gonna use that part. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4. It's just you just basically like, you know, imagine somebody's running, you want to give them a trip. Oh, trip again, right? Trip and trip. 3 and 4. So leg, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. That's it. And notice the body stays down here, right? So I'm not gonna go like this. I'm not going 1 and 2, 3 and 4. It looks too lazy. Anytime you guys watch yourself standing straight up and not moving, to me, it just looks lazy. Guys, watch when the choreographer or whoever's teaching you, if they're standing straight up, that's cool. But if they're standing down and you're up, you know why. That you don't look like that person. It's because you're standing straight up. So I'm telling you, I am staying down, hip down, knee down, okay? Slightly, I'm not way down here. I'm just slightly down, okay? So 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Here we go. 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. The arm itself is pretty easy. It just follows. It's almost like if I have a broomstick and I'm just, you know, sweeping side to side, okay? 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. From here, I'm gonna go 5 and 6. Legs, let's focus on the legs. From here, I'm jumping across. Which leg front? Left leg front, okay? Now notice when I put the left leg front, here, my weight, look at my chest. My chest is more towards the front leg. It's not here. I'm not leaning back. This is very important. You gotta get the weight front. Now, what I'm not saying do this all the time. For this particular choreography, do it the way I tell you. Different choreography, sometimes might have you lean back. Sometimes it could be like this. Sometimes it's like this. Make sense? You got to know how to know the difference between front and back. This one is the front, okay? So, from the top of this 8 count, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, okay? So 5 and 6, now I'm gonna punch up, and down. That's it. This is very cheerleader-ish. A lot of cheerleaders, when they do, you know, okay, they do these kind of punches, and it's, to me, that's when I first see cheerleaders do it, and this is kind of like that, all right? So 7, 8, you're gonna go punch, down. The first punch, you're gonna cross first. Boom, boom, down, up, down. So with the numbers, with the counts, we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Now the N7, you gotta be careful, okay? If your balance sucks, I'm gonna say suck. If your balance is not that good, be careful when you look up. Don't look up so high, it's gonna make you off balance. Just look up a little bit, raise your chin up and then down. As your balance gets better and better, make that hip movement better and bigger. This is great, especially for the girls with big hair. It makes the hair go wah-bah, wah-bah, okay? So it's really, really good. But if you're a dude like me, you don't have that much hair, don't worry about it. Just train the rhythm. Da, da. So it's da, 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 ah, ah. Okay? So here we go. Top, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Ah, my bad. Try it again. 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Then you're gonna go and 8. I'm stepping out. Right leg goes out first. Reason why is because my weight is on my left. My weight is on my left, which means it's easy for me to step out on the right and then left. Okay? So 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So we have, this is 3 and 4. Then we have 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? Last 8 count. Here we go. From the 1, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yes? The last part I want you to watch out for. When I do this here, when I go step, step, notice my head and my shoulder. I'm trying really hard not to move when I step, step. Okay? So there's that isolation that we're trying to work on. Here we go. Let's go one more time. Count with me. Just the last 8 count. Remember, we just finished off on 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We're here, okay? So cross step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right? Let's do that a few more times. Actually, one more time, because then we got to go all the way back to the beginning, okay? So, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good, good, good. Now, let's go all the way back from the top. From the top. Fix my hair, fix your hair. Okay, here we go. Paddle ready from the top. Count with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. That means an 8. All right? Whew. That wasn't too hard, but it was harder for me in the sense that I had to make sure I count out loud and the mic can pick up and you guys are hearing. But, and this is why if you want to be an instructor, that's one more thing that you have to be able to add to your arsenal. Because a lot of your students will have to listen to your count at the same time. So let's try this again. Count with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, da da da, ba ba ba, da da. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna go one more time and then we're gonna put it all together with the music, all right? So all this should be drilling into your muscle memory. You guys should be getting this, guys. Here we go. From the top. 5, 6, 7. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, da da da, ba 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 ba. I screwed up at the back. I screwed up on this part and you guys knew that, but that's all right, because if I mess up, I have to do it again. If you mess up, you're gonna have to do it again as well. So we're just gonna pretend that half of you messed up and I messed up with you. And we're gonna do this all over again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 5 and 6 and 3 and 4, ba ba ba, da da. There you go. I'm breathing hard. So should you. All right, guys. We're gonna do it with the music. If you need to get a water, like I do, go ahead and do it right now. Put it on pause. When we come back, we're gonna do it with the music. See you there.